told me that this is supposed to be a special guest, but I genuinely don't know who this could be. I don't know who they got me. Who? No! Okay, this is a big day for me.
Hey.
This is a big day for
Oh,
me.
yeah?
Wait a second.
Wow.
Coach Parrott.
Yes, I like your shoes, by the way.
Listen, they told me I had a special guest, so I got fancy for you.
Yeah,
I
all
got
right.
fancy. Hop
Beautiful.
on in.
Jump-
Let's
yeah,
do this.
Let's go.
All right, cruising with the coach. You ready?
I'm ready.
Whoa, well, what do we owe this pleasure?
Well, I don't get over these parts too much.
Coach, you gotta come
but
visit us
I
more.
know, I do. Well,
You
we came
got
over
to.
and just was getting a little tour of the facility. So actually, I'm going to come back and see the rest of it on another day.
Ooh,
But
I can't
awesome.
wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Well, tell us a little about
Oh,
yourself.
man.
The people want to know.
Yeah.
Who is Coach Paris?
I don't know. Just a regular Mo. I love being in a college environment. I liked it when I was a student athlete, and I've always worked around universities. It's a great energy being around young people, and being able to help them navigate these years of their life.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, tell us, how did you get into coaching? Where did you start? Give us all the good stuff.
The school that I went to, we had to do an independent study thesis in undergrad.
Yeah.
And so I went to school with a guy that did his on Bobby Knight. He wanted to coach. He'd always wanted to coach.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to coach. I wanted to play as long as I could. I wanted to own a business. I was a business economics major.
Okay.
And start my own business doing something. And then I had a chance to do it, to hang out and coach for a couple of years after I
Wow.
graduated. And I did it more so just kind of to put off entering the real world and the work world. And
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, and then I did that for 2 years. I worked at a bank during the day and worked in an admissions office during the day, and then I coached the other part of the day, and then I had a chance to get my master's paid for the following 2 years.
Yeah.
And then after that, after those 4 years, I knew this is what I wanted to do.
Like, coaching is
So
it. That's
that
what
was
I
it.
want.
That was it.
That's
Yep.
fantastic.
Yep.
I put off quite a few times entering the real world, and I think my parents were probably like, if you don't get out of
Yeah.
our house. But
Yeah.
hey, we making it
I keep
work.
trying to tell these guys, they're trying to get out as quick as possible. I
No.
say hang in as long as you possibly
Stay.
can.
You don't want the real world. It's not as fun as
Yeah.
it looks. It's
Bills,
bills.
responsibilities. Life's
many
great. They have
responsibilities.
no responsibilities. They have no expenses.
No, we tell them where to be, when to be there.
They got meals prepared for them.
I mean, and the best of
life
meals.
is good.
They
Life's good.
they don't understand. They think we're old and we don't know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
we are old, but we do know what we're talking about.
We are seasoned veterans.
there you go.
Seasoned veterans.
Yeah.
So what is one thing here in Columbia that you were not expecting, but it's like a welcome surprise? A lot of people say the heat. They weren't expecting this heat, but it's okay with them now.
Yeah. Well, that's one. I mean, I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee before here. It was pretty hot there also. But this
are
is
you the
another
problem?
level. This is another level. It's another level of heat down here. But the payoff pitch comes in January and February when, I don't own a winter jacket. In fact, they bought us. They bought us an Under Armour jacket. It's not a winter coat for sure.
It's just a light,
It's a
light
little thicker,
duster.
and honestly, when they brought it, the temperature one day got down to like 42 degrees. I felt like I had to wear it on that day,
Just
or I
because.
never was gonna wear it.
It's
So
now or never.
I made myself wear it, and I haven't worn it since.
Well,
All right.
tell us about like home life. What do you do when you're not out recruiting, when you're not at practices, when
Well,
you're not on the road?
I like to golf. I like to it's a challenge, the mental challenge of it. I get to be outside. I wash my car. I wash my car by hand, and I just put my music on. I love music.
Nice.
And so I just it doesn't take much. When I'm not in the trenches, I just like to relax, eat. I cook. I'm a decent cook.
Let's hear
Not
your
a
best.
great
Let
cook.
me hear your best dish.
All right, I got a couple that it seems like one I'll say that I know is good is my chili.
Ooh,
I say that's
chili
good.
guy.
Yeah, I like to make.
So for the 40-degree days,
Yeah,
we're making
chili,
chili. Okay,
chili.
I love this. I love this.
Yeah, but I also I get good reviews on my baked mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Players like it. I usually will make it, over break, over like Christmas. If any of the players stay here,
I'll be here over Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think it's time for me
Okay.
to
I'll get a sample.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's
We
good.
need that. We
Like-
need that.
Like, first of all, for anyone out there that makes mac and cheese, if your mac and cheese doesn't go in the oven, it's not real mac and cheese.
Incorrect.
It's not-
Incorrect
not
answer.
Done, it's not done right.
Well, I'm telling you, Christmas, if I don't have some Coach Bear,
Get the baked mac and cheese.
it's gonna
I'll make
be.
you a 10.
I'm gonna come like bang on the
Okay,
walls
I'll
of
make you a 10,
CLA.
guaranteed.
Like, this man told me I get macaroni
Guaranteed.
and cheese.
Guaranteed. All right, it's done deal.
Well, I mean that, and you said you like to wash cars. I would love to see you in action too. I can drop mine if you just tell me a good date and time.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
drop
show you
mine off.
first. I'll show you how it's done.
There
It's a process. There's all this stuff that goes into it. You got to have the right equipment, materials.
Okay. Well, I have a pressure washer.
Okay, it's a great start.
I have a pressure washer.
That's a great start. Just for anyone, just Google 2-bucket method on a hand wash on your car.
I've never even heard of this
It's
before.
like
This
you
is
don't
what
just
you
go out
do.
and use a sponge and there's some definite no-nos. So for what it's worth, you can get into it. I like it because it's about 90 minutes again. I put my AirPods in. I got my music
Get your
on.
playlist going.
Yep, I get my playlist happening, and then I spend some time doing that, clearing my thoughts, and at the end of it, I got a nice, crispy, clean car.
That
too.
you can go
And I feel
put
it's
the
an
windows
accomplishment.
down,
It's an accomplishment.
feel yourself as you're driving.
You gotta just accomplish small things every day. Feel good about a small accomplishment.
I think I need to write that in my office
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, you'll feel good about it. Get it done.
I think I'm gonna feel real good.
You started something, you finished it, and there's a good product that's at the end of it. You feel good. Rejoice in that.
I love
Honestly,
that.
Seriously.
I love that. I'm gonna take that. You've taught me something.
Yeah.
A few things today.
Yeah.
A few things today. For your chance to enter in to win this brand new one-of-a-kind custom Gamecock branded Easy Go golf cart, click the link below. And as always, go Gamecocks.